Hey everyone, this is Final Fantasy XII. Please enjoy the extremely long list of cutscenes and stuff, after which I'll start talking about stuff. It's gonna start anytime now. I do really like the cutscene, so I'm gonna put it in here. Feel free to skip the very beginning part as we wait for the cutscene to start. I clearly don't know my way around this game. So let's try this again. Hi everyone, I'm Hyarkaria, and this is Final Fantasy XII. Of course we're gonna go for a new game. I am playing on a widescreen, which apparently makes the screen more narrow. Whatever settings, you know the game more than me. Please enjoy the cutscenes. I think there's quite a lot of them. I will start talking after the game starts.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Farewell.
If, following this, Arcadia should launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little...
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw!
No! The paling still stands!
Shield beyond sight, near failing light.
The paling's fallen!
Then it's over!
For my father! For my father!
Lord Rassler!
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides.
Am I supposed to press something? Yes.
At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramenas, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
You there? Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
So this is the tutorial of the game. They do walk you through everything. I did play this game before, about 4 years ago. Yes, I will do that. And they do break the fourth wall quite heavily in this game, which is perfectly fine. I mean, there's two types of people. One that likes more, I guess, like, immersion into the game, where he should tell you to look around and you have to figure out how to look around yourself. But for the first time when I play this game, I believe that I would like to be told to use which analog stick to look around, because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. And also, it's been 4 years since I last played this game, so I'm kind of rusty. Now, that's not completely true, since before I started recording, I've actually went in and played a little bit, just to get myself used to the controls again and not look like a complete scrub while recording. So I do know how to walk through this tutorial. I haven't gone through all the gambits and stuff yet, so I don't know how to set those up. And also, I did finish the game almost fully before. So I kind of know what's happening, but 4 years is a long time, and I don't exactly remember what's happening. This is just telling you how to battle in this game. I want to attack this guy, but first I want to run back. Now everyone pile him. I remember at the beginning I was trying to issue the attack order every single time, and that was not cool.
Captain?
It's a giant enemy air unit, which is also conveniently a ground unit. Now, if you get low on health in here, they will throw you potions, which is nice, since you don't have to do that yourself. And the battle music in this is actually really good. I really like this one. I think this is just the boss theme, or the generic boss theme. I'm gonna run away from that, but I get hit anyways. I'm actually gonna use a potion myself. I don't think you have to issue an attack order again, but the way that this works in this game is, as I found out a while ago, while I was first playing this game, that attack bar charges up. And you attack while it's ready. And there's the quickening right at the beginning.
This is Sunbury. My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Sunbury disengaging.
Kind of reminds us of Gabranthus EX Burst. Gabranthus in this game. So over here, I'm gonna come here and cut up some more scrubs. Now, I did play this game 4 years ago, so I kind of know what's going on. But I'm still discovering a lot of new stuff. Like, when I first played this game, then I didn't really know what anything is happening in the tutorial, and I haven't really figured anything out even at the end of the game. So it's really nice that I finally understand what's happening. I don't think that actually makes you run any faster. I think it just makes you sheath your weapon and run, instead of aggroing. Here it teaches you about the minimap. Here is the loading dots. But yeah, I have played this 4 years ago, which means I know a little bit about what's happening. And I will cut out things that are boring. Like, for example, there will not be a 6-hour Yasmat battle.
Where are you?
What if Captain Oculus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
Oh, there's more people to fight here. So I'm just gonna help out over here to make this go a little bit faster. Oh, I got stabbed by a pole. Oh great, there's more of them. But yeah, I will cut out all of the farming as well as the 6-hour Asmat battle. I don't even know if I'll get around to doing that, because I remember last time I had about I think 200 or 300 hours of playtime. I will also be doing the Negelmark glitch, where you leave it on overnight to level up for you. Now for anyone who don't know my playstyle, in these games I like to play a little bit more over-leveled to make the game a little bit easier. Because especially in Final Fantasy games, you can choose between taking 4 hours to fight the thing, or you can spend 4 hours grinding and kill it in 5 minutes. I like to... Yes, this is a save crystal. I'm not actually going to save it. Actually, you know what? I will. I don't exactly want to go through that again. Yes. Okay, I have no idea how long it actually takes. But yeah, I do put myself somewhere more on the side of the I will grind for 4 hours and kill the thing in 5 minutes, except not to that extreme. But I do like to put myself a little bit above what level I'm supposed to be at. One thing that means is that the battles won't be as close, but it also means the game will move at a much faster pace, since I will cut out most of the grinding.
Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
Yes, I will handle these indeed. Now these things will probably die in 2 hits. They're not meant to kill you at this point, even though you are a very inexperienced, I guess noob, whose only purpose is to teach you how to play the game. I don't think you get to play him any longer after the game starts. This is just for tutorials. As you can see, I'm not actually required to drink a potion at all, even though I packed quite a few potions. I guess they expect the people to forget their attack command, just like I did over there. Quite a lot more than I did, which is perfectly fine. And before the game ends, I will actually toss myself a high potion, because why not? Apparently it heals 400 health. And I've been running up against the wall the whole time. See, I'm too used to playing Monster Hunter, and that game, that same key makes you run faster.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damaska to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Vaughn.
Well, I would say that was a really well-made noob tutorial.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ashe, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
See, I told you there was no point in saving those potions at the beginning of the game because you don't get to keep them.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
And here's basically what we've been doing the noob tutorial for. They don't actually do a lot of damage. Oh, that one survived being killed with 1 health. That's not cool. I'm just gonna follow the minimap at this point and do my battles that way. Hopefully I'll be able to kill this one in 2 hits instead of 3. Yep, that was great. Yeah, no targets available. Ah, that one survived being killed as well. Hey, get back here.
Wow, Vaughn, you got them all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguelo's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
Huh? What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
What's where you're going, Churl? What? My pouch! It's gone! The boy!
Get out the way.
Oh!
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Penelo. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Well, that was a large list of cutscenes that we just went through. I did sort of play the game a little bit past this place, just before I started recording, to get myself used to the controls again and to figure out just what I'm doing, to not look like a total scrub when I'm playing. So as far as this part goes, I know exactly what I'm doing. But other than that, I haven't played the game in a few years.
Vaughn, I was waiting.
Penelo said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. The
morning. Perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to an early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomaj over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too? I can't leave my shop, and I've Penelo on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Like I was saying, haven't played this in a while, so I'm gonna be... This is definitely not a speedrun of any sort. There's gonna be plenty of screw-ups, and I think it'll be nice to record everything, which is why I left the cutscenes in, and that's not where I want to be. I think the shiny orange thing on my minimap is actually where I'm supposed to be. See, I've already forgotten where I'm supposed to go. No. Fine, we'll bring up the map. Okay, that's where we're supposed to be. I completely forgotten how the map in this works, but we'll figure that out.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn! Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right! Vaughn, you should give it a shot!
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
So at this point, I think he just tells you how to do a bunch of stuff. So he gives you a clan primer, and I believe he gives you an item as well. Yeah, I know all about the license board. I think people would appreciate not reading the thing, but he's gonna slowly scroll down over here to where the items are. I mean, I appreciate this and all, but it does take a lot of time. And I already know how to do this. I guess I can talk a little bit about how I'm going to play. Basically what I'm planning to do is, first of all, in terms of licenses, I'm just going to go for pure augments. I'm going to pick up that heal as fast as I can. But other than that, it's just augments, I guess. Just gotta get this one, that's what he wants me to do, which is the only thing that I can get, which reveals that cure up there. Each character does share a different license board, so getting one augment for one character doesn't exactly put the same augment on everyone, or else it would be overpowered. So let's just make a little bit more progress. And I don't actually use that list at all. I don't think I've used it a single time during my entire 300 hours of playing this game a couple of years ago. And I've kind of completely forgot about what any of this game is. So this is going to be new for me, just like it's going to be new for anyone who might watch this, potentially. And there's the epic hunt for a level 2 something, I think. It's rather low level. Try equipping Vaughn with his items. Equip. Yes, I'm not a complete scrub. Just somewhat of a scrub. What he gave us is an accessories, which gives us more HP, which is always nice. So I'm just gonna make my way out into the desert and start killing something, then I'll probably cut the video, at which point I will do a little bit of grinding off camera, because like I said before, I do like to play these games being a little bit over level so that the fights are easy and we can make progress in the game as opposed to just watching me fight things over and over again, because while it is interesting to watch me fight things, it gets boring after a few hours. And trust me, this game does have a large play time, and I guess it's the right place I'm going to. I currently am too poor to buy any of the weapons. I'll probably change that after I kill a couple of scrubs. This guy's probably going to be a total asshole and not let me out.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right, gates are closed after this.
Now I am tempted to drop a save right here, but I really don't want to keep the video going for much longer. I try to keep these videos below 1 hour in recording time. Especially the first one is full of cutscenes, which drags it on a little bit longer. And I really should do something about these loading screens. They're not as annoying as the Skyrim ones, which last for minutes. That thing always scares the shit out of me. But fortunately, it's not aggro. Oh, I'm low on health from the rats, so I'm just gonna stick around here and kill a few things. I would say for anyone else killing this thing, like if you're playing along for whatever reason, don't bother with the chaining right now. There's not enough things in this area to chain right now. If you zone out, then like if you zone out back into the save crystal, then you will break your chain. So there's really no point in chaining over here at all. And I will cut the video over here and do some grinding off camera. I'll probably be a little bit higher level. I have no idea how long I will grind, but no targets available. I do want a few more levels and maybe pick up a few items. I got this here. Oh, there's two of them sleeping. So I will pick up a few levels and some items to make the game a little bit easier for myself, and I will see you guys in the next video.